Hey there, Suki. Just gonna finish sending out the messages so that people who may like to watch could come along and join the fun, and then we will get started. Because it's too hot this evening. It's way too hot. And I'm gonna take my mind off it by playing video games. Sounds like a very good idea. Where is it? Oh dear. Oh, I know. Right. Suki, if you wish to keep stream trolling, you are more than welcome to do so. Go right ahead. No, you don't have to. It's all in good fun. Don't worry about it. Right, okay. Almost ready to get started. Okay. Messages sent. Alright, messages sent. Computer. I'll leave that on standby for now. Close all the damn tabs so I don't have a million things open. Lid down. And it's showtime. Turn up the volume a tiny bit, because this game is actually quite quiet on my end. Not that it'll stay that way for long, I don't imagine. New game. Mr. Leon S. Kennedy. And yeah, we'll go standard. Because I am going to do another hardcore run at some point. But not yet. Not yet.
Look, man, I'm serious, okay? I saw this with my own eyes.
Oh, I believe you, buddy. I believe you. Just tell us a story. Tell us a story.
Okay, well, it was last Friday night. I was walking home from the bar, and this woman started coming towards me. She was staggering, you know, so I figured she was drunk.
Whoa. Okay, tell us, be honest now. How many drinks did you have?
No, man, I barely had a buzz on.
Oh, come on.
Look, just listen, all right? She got closer, and I got a good look at her. You had to see her eyes, her nose, her whole face. It looked like it was rotting.
Yeah.
She looked like a corpse. Like a walking corpse, man.
Sounds like my wife.
I've never seen anything like it. I haven't been able to sleep since
Oh,
then.
wife jokes.
Calm down, buddy. Calm down. Just, hey, you gotta stay strong, okay? Don't give in to fear out there, right?
Yeah, well, you got that right. If you freeze up around these things, they'll sink their teeth in you. I should attack somebody.
Oh, come on. It's just getting good. Need some sleep. Oh shit!
You done hit Mia. You done hit Mia. I'd say Ethan has a problem with that, but he's probably celebrating deep down. You done ran Mia over. What was that for, truck driver?
What do I do? What am I gonna do?
I don't know, she seems perfectly fine to me, bro. You might be getting some feedback from the TV because of my volume. Defeat all the pain of the glory. This song that's playing in Leon's radio right now, I actually downloaded that. I bought it and downloaded it. And I have it, and it's really good. Capcom made it available for sale on the official soundtrack. It's awesome. Hello, Leon. Nice to see you.
No one's around. That's weird.
Alrighty, guess we're in investigating. What's the...
Hello? Anybody there? Something's not right.
Understatement of the century, Mr. Kennedy. Guess we'll have to go and investigate whatever it is, won't we? Herb ice cream. Because that's not a healing reference at all.
You alright?
Dude, he looks very alright. He's just bleeding profusely.
I'll be back for you.
From orifici, singular plural, that a man should not bleed from. Looks peachy keen. Right, before we go into there, and never investigate. Leon, no! I see that, Suki, I see that. You know, that reminds me of something one of my favourite YouTubers, OTG, once said when he was doing a Metal Gear live stream. It was along the lines of, fuck that, no investigations. And I'm just like, yep, no investigations. Don't investigate. It just gets your characters killed. Alrighty. Let me just move and get comfy, and also nudge the door slightly. We'll just, for this moment, while I nudge the door slightly, Leon can just stand there and investigate from a distance with his eyes, so he doesn't get cannibalized by some lovely, lovely, angry tourist with a vendetta. You know, they're not zombies, or zombies, or whatever you wish to call them. They're tourists. Angry tourists. Spending all that tourist money. Oh, this souvenir cost me too much money. Right. Just, getting comfy. Since a moment ago, I was anything but. Oh, wow. Okay. Showtime. Let's do this. You know, I was going to have a drink while I streamed, but then I thought to myself, it's so hot that I will be just making myself more dehydrated, and that's the last thing I need.
Stop moving.
Officer, you need help?
Stay back, sir. I got this.
Yeah, you got this. He's got this. Don't worry.
Freeze! I'll shoot! Son of a bitch. Bastard.
How many bullets was that leg going to take? And what is the run button on this thing? Oh, right. Give me 1 moment to adjust my run controls, because I've put it to hold instead of toggle. That was a mistake. Yeah, toggle. I know all the speedrunners say don't ever set it to toggle, just put it on hold. I'm not speedrunning. I'm nowhere near ready to speedrun this thing yet. Oh, the poor shelf. Here comes one of the best parts of the game. I got such a nostalgia trip.
Don't shoot!
Get down! Classic. Oh, yes.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Thanks.
You can thank me later, when we're safe.
Holy shit.
Come on! Get in! Hold on.
There we go.
What the hell is going on?
I don't know. Hopefully they'll have some answers at the police station.
Wait, you're a cop?
Yeah, Leon Kennedy. You are?
Claire. Claire Redfield.
Live around here?
No. I'm looking for my brother. He's a cop too.
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore.
My name's Claire Redfield. My brother has a strange meme-like obsession with trying to get you to sleep with me, Leon. Capcom presents one of the best games they have released in about a decade. Holy... Kazunori Kadoi. Masusato Miyazaki. Satoshi... I'm not catching these in time. Alrighty, I'll quit talking during cutscenes. You know, I wonder if anybody else is going to pop in for the ride tonight. Sonic's not been around for a couple of streams. It'd be nice to see Sonic. Lovely.
Attention all citizens. Due to the citywide outbreak, you are advised to take shelter at the Raccoon City Police Station. Free food and medical supplies will be provided to everyone in need.
God, this is so unreal.
police station's not much farther. They'll know something.
Yeah, but what if we're the only ones? What if there's no survivors?
No, there's survivors. It's a big city. There has to be. Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
Leon, you gotta back up. What the?
Holy shit. There, get out. Get out now!
I can't!
Hold on! Claire! Claire, are you okay?
Yeah! I'm alright! How about you?
Can't stay here, it's not safe!
There's drunks here, it's not safe.
I'll meet you at the station!
I'll be there!
Yep, get me out of here.
Control.
Oh, this is even more nostalgic with the classic soundtrack. Oh, listen to that. You're surrounded by a bunch of them, as it should be.
Shit. It's everybody. They're all turned.
Yes, they've all had too much vodka.
There it is. The station.
Alrighty. Go on, Leon. Get moving with them sneakers. Them sneakers, duh. You've stopped in a very, very impolite position. You're all stood in strafe position. Ridiculous. Why are you all stood in strafe position? Guys. There's plenty of Leon to go around. I know you're practically salivating at this beautiful man creature. Almost senselessly, in fact. But there's plenty for everybody. Except Claire has first dibs.
Hello? Is anybody here?
Oh look! Ammunition that wouldn't be here on hardcore difficulty, because it would be an ink ribbon instead. Oh, standard difficulty. Lovely. We have 10 bullets to take us the rest of the way.
There has to be someone here.
Now this is one thing the remake did right.
David, Marvin, you there? I found a way out. It's in here. Send reinforcements. East hallway.
find that guy.
And by something the remake did right, I mean it gave us the ultimate fate of Elliot. Before this, he was only alluded to in diaries and also shown in one scenario of Outbreak. Well, Resident Evil Outbreak, aka File 2, where you actually come back to the Raccoon City police station, and it covers the only successful escape attempt from the station, where Rita, one of the cops that is actually mentioned in this game, manages to get away with another cop and a couple of survivors from the station. Ooh. Oh god, yeah, this is quite chilling with the OG music. This is the first time I've really come through here properly with the OG music. Because, well, let's have a look in here first. I came through here on kind of a test run, and then thought to myself, I'm going to use the remake music, or the atmospheric music that they provide. Wow. We have 20 rounds, the game is spoiling us. And then, yeah, after that I played the game on the currently provided soundtrack, or the, how to put it, the remake soundtrack, which is more ambient music in part than anything else. So, going through the east hallway from the past, especially since I've been speedrunning the original games like crazy recently. Now, not this one either, although they are fine toilets. I would perch myself quite comfortably on these. I'm sure Leon agrees. But the toilet I want you to examine, if you are still watching along with Misuki, is this one. Look at this toilet. I have one thing to say about this toilet, and do you know what that is? Water bill. Can you imagine your water bill on this toilet? The utilities are going to be fine for that. On the upside, oh yes, on the upside, the electricity is out, so you won't have to worry about the electric bill, which is wonderful.
Jesus.
Open up! Hurry! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Alright, I'm doing it, bro, calm down. Now,
I'll get you out!
we're going to play a game that I like, called Game's Over Now, Elliot survives, and Leon grabs Claire, hightails it out of here and just drives the other way. Job done, they write a fan fiction, they move in together, and are the hottest couple in human history. Can I have some of the KFC? I want some. Bring me some of the KFC, please. Righty, let's open this door.
Please!
Give me your hand.
Help me!
I got you. Give me your other hand.
They're sharing together with a puppy. And now, if only losing weight was this easy. Because Elliot has lost a lot of weight here. Righty, Officer's notebook. Wow, oh god, yeah. This is actually really unnerving with the original music on. Yep, we're not doing this. Yep, the original music really works. I have not tried this yet.
Jesus! They're
Yep.
everywhere!
They are everywhere. In here, Leon. Let's strafe them out. This way. Walk this way. Oh god. I better not sing that. I better not sing that just in case. Considering that the good old YouTube is crazy enough to... There we go, we're safe.
Come on. God damn it! Watch out!
Here's Marvin. They made him.
For now.
They made him legendary in this game.
Marvin Browner.
Leon Kennedy. There was another off strike. I couldn't...
Here. I'm sure you did what you could, Leon.
Gonna stay quiet for this
Does
conversation.
anyone know what started this?
Not a clue. But honestly, all you need to know is that this place will eat you alive if you aren't careful.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to start last week, and I got a call to stay away. I wish I'd come here sooner.
You're here now, Leon. That's all that matters.
Okay, Lieutenant? I'm ready.
Hopefully you'll be able to find a way out of this station. That officer you met earlier, Elliot. He thought this secret passageway might do the trick.
This is good news. We can get you to a hospital.
No, I am not the priority here.
Lieutenant, I'm not just gonna leave you here.
I'm giving you an order, rookie. You save yourself first. I'd come with you, but I'd just slow you down. Now, you'll need this.
I can't take him.
Stop. And don't make my mistake. If you see one of those things, uniform or not, you do not hesitate. You take it out, or you run. Got it?
Yes, sir.
The motion capture and the facial expressions are absolutely amazing. The guilt on poor Leon's face. He's like, I want to help you, Marvin. We all want to help you, Marvin. But, given, part of me has always wanted or wondered about getting maybe a Marvin scenario or a DLC that's set earlier in the police station that shows how he, you know, rescued his fellow survivors and sustained that awful injury. But then that would invalidate the Outbreak canon, because the Outbreak canon actually shows you how he gets injured. And more than that, actually.
This is not how I imagined my first day.
Understatement of the century. There are a lot of throwbacks to the Outbreak canon here, making a lot of things, well, set in stone, essentially. Hey, dude. Sorry. Dry throat. Oh, doesn't that look yummy? Oh, it's hanging on by tendons. Yeah, it feels way more atmospheric with the original soundtrack. Wow. That dude be eating pipe. Wonder if Mr. X did that. X gon' give it to you. I can't sing that either. Considering that not too long ago, I got whacked with the old, you know, typical tube stuff for merely saying the name of a song. I am not going to risk singing one. I know there are bullets in here somewhere. We'll come back for them. Record of events. Give me a second. I'll try and find them quickly. There they are. Yeah. The ammo count is actually very generous. Ooh, map. Now, I'm going to consider this run as much, Hey, big dude bashing on a vending machine. Because that's not an unfortunate social stereotype. To be fair, if I was in the middle of an outbreak and I didn't have any loose change on me, that would probably be me. I would be bashing on that vending machine for some kind of chocolate. Not joking. Probably a Kit Kat. There we go. He's effectively neutralized. Good. One thing I did learn, at least from watching a few videos, is to essentially not bother using... Well, they say, at least for speedruns, don't bother using the knife if you're on console. Because of the, essentially... There is a weird thing with the knife in this game, when you're on PC. The higher the frame rate, the more damage the knife does. So if you're running on a top-end rig that can fire out this game at 120 FPS, your knife damage is going to be absolutely insane. Whereas if you're playing it at a standard 30 on a console, as opposed to, Yep, exactly. Suki, yep, you just confirmed it there, Suki. Yep. Yeah, if you're playing on a Pro console, or something like that, you get it a bit easier, because the Pro console runs this beautiful game at 60, with enhanced graphics. Now, I'm just going to quickly, because this guy will get up the second I go into that armory room across here. Oh, Maximilian said it once. Take off his leg, so he doesn't get up. Pretty much so he doesn't... He beat First Form Birkin with it just to see if it was true. Yeah, it is true. As I'm sure he will have shown you, it is true. You know? It is very much the case. Now let me quickly get over here and grab some boards to fix this window. Because the last thing I want is this lovely individual getting through. And you know, wonderful thing about having the OG music? I'm about to show you in a second. Oh, because at the time he did it, everyone thought it wasn't a thing. Because this was the first few weeks of Remake's release. Yep, that sounds exactly right. Yep. Oh, that beautiful OG save room music. There is nothing more soothing in life, I tell you. You could sit there with a nice cold drink, like a cola or a lemonade or something like that. Watch the rain pour from the window, and I could fall asleep listening to this. Yeah, though the save room music only comes... Yeah, that was my only complaint. It was sad how that the save room music that comes on in the remake is absolutely awesome. It's still very soothing and relaxing, but it goes away very quickly. Medicinal benefits of herbs. Humans have used herbs to treat sickness and disease since the dawn of time. In this book, we will explore 3 such herbs native to the Arklay Mountains. Green herbs have the ability to heal basic injuries, while blue herbs have long been used to treat poisoning. As for red herbs, while they are visually appealing, they offer no medicinal benefits, or so we thought until recently. It is well known that combining herbs together produces blends that heighten the herb's effects. Yeah, heightens the herb's effect. But it has been discovered that red herbs can play a big role when mixed properly. I'm not reading the text properly. According to one doctor of Asian medicine, mixing blue and red herbs together produces a blend that will strengthen one's constitution. Truly, we have only begun to realize the full potential of these herbs and their ability to heal the human body. Further research is sure to yield even more fascinating results. And I'm going to cough. Excuse me. But I still like... yeah, hold on. Let me read what you're saying here. But I still liked it because it kind of fits, because it gives you that comfort for only a brief second, then fades away, and you hear Mr. X stomp. Yeah, stomping around, reminding you that you aren't entirely safe. Yeah, Mr. X's stomping in this game is a very, very powerful mechanic. It puts the fear of God into you. Everybody fears Mr. X, from casual players to pro players to the hardcore players to speedrunners. Every single speedrunner has said that dude is a run killer unless you know your way around him. He's exactly why I won't speedrun this game. I have to learn more about him and how he responds to the patterns and whatnot. And you know what? Part of me wants to keep the lights off in here, because I find low lighting kind of relaxing. Oh yeah, they did make him terrifying, Suki, they really did. Right. What we're gonna do, for the sake of ammo conservation... I haven't touched the game in a long while because I haven't touched the game in a while because I literally feel a dreadful anxiety. Then I forgot things and where this and that goes. Yep. Now I can understand. I remember when you were playing it too, how it essentially put the fear of the almighty gods into you. That'll do. Yep. Then, when I was... Yes, you were, I remember. Yes, you were, I remember, you were on your own. Yeah, this game can be... Put it this way, it can be quite creepy when you play it on your own at midnight. Right, we'll combine these herbs, and then we'll push onward, shall we? And make some progress. Yeah. It's better to delimb these guys, then they can't open doors. Isn't the code for this Cap? Yes, it is. Wow, I do remember it. Shotgun shells. More shotgun shells? Wow, it's like Christmas. Oh, we'll do the portable safe later, because that will drive me mad. Portable safe instructions, yeah, it just drives you mad. We're not going to open that locker because there's a zombie in there.
Just great.
He's literally crawled past us. Oh, it's just a mannequin. You see, the game plays tricks on you and plays with your expectations a bit. Because you come in here first time on the A run, there's nothing here, it's just a mannequin. And then, or the little figure there. And then you come up here the second time around, on B scenario, expecting there just to be a mannequin there. And then the shadow moves, and there's an actual zombie. Here we go, here's a spade key. Is it really? Oh my goodness, you're right. It is the same mannequin. I didn't think about that. Would you look at that? I had no idea, Suki. Wow. Damn thing still causing jump scares. Yeah, that's one way of putting it. Wow, the atmospheric sounds, like the creaking of floorboards and that kind of thing, is really effective. Oh, there's the liquor.
What in the...
There are a lot of RE7 assets in Remake 2. Yep. We can't pick anything else up. At least we won't be able to for a minute, because camping zombie. You don't always fall down from that ceiling immediately. It's totally random whether you do or not. We're gonna get this side pack that isn't actually here on hardcore difficulty, so it's kind of a godsend. Some guy's scribblings. Yeah, we know it's the chief. The chief going mad and having a damn good time. More handgun bullets. Lucky us. We'll get this board. And this lovely gunpowder. The good thing is, this entire police station loops back on itself quite nicely. Don't go down that ladder, because then that zombie eating a corpse will trigger.
It's Marvin. I need you back here ASAP.
Are you okay, Marvin?
I've got something to show you. It's important.
Copy that. I'll be right there.
I love it how Leon really cares. Like, he genuinely gives a damn for Marvin's well-being. He's like, are you okay, Marvin? Proves what kind of a nice guy he is. Right. I prefer to just de-limb these guys and then use the knife to do all the work. Don't strafe around the table, you stupid zombie. There we go. You we done now? You done now? Oh, thanks, Roadman Shack. It's been so long. It's been so long. No, we don't have enough inventory slots for that book yet. We'll have to come back for it. Two plus 2 is 4, minus 1, that's 3 quick maths. Hello there, second viewer. It's nice of you to drop in.
There you are. Come here. Take a look.
Yes. I knew she'd make it.
You know her?
Yeah.
Don't worry, I haven't
Name's
forgotten
Claire.
the book.
I came into town with her.
You can get to that courtyard. Through the second floor. East side.
I'm on it.
Hello
Thanks,
there.
Lieutenant.
Nice to see you. Yep. Let me just go back and fix up my inventory. And because I believe I'm actually out of space right now. So what I'm going to do, because we need that book, I know we do. Yeah, we have so much garbage in our inventory right now. What I'm going to do, this is going to be a bit long-winded, but bear with me. I'll open the west office with the spade key. We can't do... We'll avoid him for now. Right. There is a method to my madness here. Okay, we're away from that zombie now. We're safe. So what I will do is do this ridiculous portable safe puzzle. Nope. Nope. We'll go this way around. Oh, that works. Right, so 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. No. Wow, don't make this easy on me. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Yep, 5. We've got it. There we go. Now we use the button we have here. Now, which one do I put it on? Do I put it on 1 or 2? Yeah, we will put it on 2 because, yep, shotgun shells. I put it on 3. Well, that... I wasn't looking where I was going. Damn it. That's a problem. But that means way to not look where I was going. Yeah, uses of gunpowder. It's alright. It just means we have more shotgun shells for later. Yeah, you're right, Suki. Now that we have that free inventory space, we can go back and pick up the book. Which we will actually need very, very soon. But you had to get up now, didn't you? Of course you did. How kind of you. Such generosity. Aim for the legs. Makes evasion easier. Right. Okay. Now, before we make progress, I'm just going to deal with this guy. Use the knife. Good. Dealt with. Now that means the office is clear. I don't remember the combination to that safe. It's been a while since I've played. So... yeah, more shotties for later, as you said, Suki. Alright. Well, it's you.
Son of a bitch.
I thought I'd taken you out. Apparently not.
What the fuck?
Talk about enthusiasm. Right, are there any handgun ammo? Nope. Right. Okay. We're going to sort out my inventory. Then we're going to use the book and make progress. Oh, that beautiful save room music. Right. Won't need that green herb. Store. We'll keep the handgun rounds. We won't need the board yet, actually, that can go. We'll be getting rid of the book in a moment. We'll put most of our shotgun ammo away for conservation purposes. Yeah. For headshots, blow heads off. Right. And yeah, I'd say that suits us nicely. I'll even put that herb away for conservation purposes because I'm not too worried about our potential to take damage. We're going to sort it by ammo, so our item box is looking quite nice. Good. Now we double back. There's a reason I don't run down this way, and that's because if you do run down that way, then the zombie gets out of the chair, so I'm just not going to trigger him. Now, there's one thing we should do. Rookie's first assignment. Leon S. Kennedy, we are putting you on a very special case for your first assignment. Your mission is to unlock your desk. The key to your success is in the initials of our first names. Input the letters in order of our desks. There are 2 locks, one on each side of your desk. Make sure you get them both. Basically, your first task is to remember your fellow officers' names. But you figured that much out, right? Good luck, Leon. By the way, it might take a while to get Scott to give you a straight answer. Lieutenant Branner. Scrawled in a corner between drops of blood. Be glad you're not here, Rookie. Wow, that's a bit chilling. The good thing is I have this puzzle memorized. So this side is N-E-D. The other half is M-R-G. That gives us the high capacity mag for the Matilda, allowing us to get more ammunition for the handgun. Alrighty. So here's our Matilda. And here is our high capacity clip, or mag. Combine the two, and we have a nice 24 round handgun. And now we can finally go and get that book, or sort out the puzzle involving that book. Yeah, that works. Now, one of the few things I don't have memorized in terms of puzzles... Ooh, a leaflet. We'll come back to that later. Is the safe combinations. I don't have the safe combinations entirely memorized yet. So, let's put that book to use, shall we? Weapon locker, access card. What we do, we take the hand that's there, discarding key items. We put the book in the hand, and then we attach the hand with book to the statue. I used to have safe combos memorized back during launch week, but now not so much. No, I used to know I knew the rough combination for one of the lockers, and then I forgot it over time. Because I've gone back to playing and speedrunning the original. Ooh, a third viewer. We're very lucky this evening. Thanks for dropping in. And what's this? Art article. The Red Stone. The ruby that captivated Edward the Black Prince. The pearl that the Queen of the Nile milked dry. The diamond that led a queen to the guillotine. There are no end to the number of tales related to the appeal of jewels. This mysterious red stone is simply the latest to sparkle among them, and we'll come back to that later. Because it's time to make progress with the plot. Well, that doesn't sound very promising, does it? We'll also come back for that green herb. You never know when we might need it. Yeah. Somebody really needed to watch their driving here. That's not good, is it? Okay. Showtime.
Hey! Leon?
Best part of the game, right here.
Claire! Hold on! I'll be right there!
And people who say to me Leon and Claire don't have chemistry in this scene don't know what you're talking about. Just watch.
Claire! It's so nice to see you.
How are you doing? That helicopter just came out of nowhere.
I'm in one piece.
I'm guessing you don't have a key in one of those fancy pockets?
Unfortunately, no. But how are you doing?
You know, just surviving.
That's good.
Yeah.
Any luck with your brother?
No, not yet.
Claire, don't lose hope. I'm sure we're gonna find him. Damn it. You know what that means?
Yeah. Dinner time.
Claire, I think you should go.
Don't worry about me, Leon. You take care of yourself.
Claire, you need to go. Now!
Okay, let's get through this. Both of us.
Is this the game with that has the tofu bonus mission? It certainly is.
Marvin, I've got a situation here. I'm surrounded by zombies. Marvin, do you copy? Marvin! Damn it.
Yep, this is the game with the tofu bonus mission. Both original Resident Evil 2 from 1998 and this version both have tofu. Now, give me one moment while I discard the spade key. I don't like to discard the keys, usually I like to save them, but we need the extra inventory space for something that comes in a minute. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Time to be hunted down. Right. Get all these doors open with the bolt cutters. We're going to have to come back for that because I need the inventory space for something else. Where is... Did I... Give me a moment. Damn it, I put the board away. I can't barricade the window now. Well, I screwed myself there, didn't I? Yep, we gotta move. Because he's in now. Yep, surrounded. Very, very smart play, Silver. Very smart play. That's what we need. The electrical part. So if you bear with me while I fix our inventory by combining these herbs, I can now pick up the fuse and employ some skillful evasion, or some not so skillful evasion. Well, there goes that idea. Oh my God, we are utterly surrounded on all sides. There's like 4 of them there. Note to self, this hallway is very, very dangerous. Let's get out of here. The good thing is, isn't there boards in the office? I don't think there are any boards in that office. No. I would have picked them up if there were. There are boards in the upstairs area near one of the goddess statues. There are boards a little bit further on after the bolt cutter room in the west hallway, and there's some beside the window that we already picked up and put away. Well, that's our first bit of damage of the game. I hadn't been hit until that point. We're still on fine though, so I need not worry. But there is one upside to this situation at the very least. I can now finally get some decent weaponry up in here. You're still alive? What I'm going to do now is use our wonderful weapon storage key to unlock this weapons locker. And we are going to get the shotgun W870. Now, at long last, we are a force to be reckoned with. You feel a lot safer with this thing in your hands, I tell you. Right. Can I pick up another survival? I can pick up another survival knife. Well, there's the plan. The one upside to using the 3 button. Bag time. Sounds good. Enjoy thyself. Enjoy thyself. Righty. We shouldn't need the cutting tool again in a minute. Alright. So we're gonna have to loop back on ourselves at this point. And how are we going to do this? Yeah, I totally misread that. I'm like, what? I'm like, for one, what's bag time? And two, I just picked up a shotgun. I'm like, is bag time some kind of reference I'm not aware of? Yep, bang time. Reference to getting the shotgun. Well, we've certainly got the firepower behind us now. I'm like, what the hell is bag time? Thank you for correcting that, because I got a bit confused there. Right. We're going to... Damn it. We're actually going to need all those boards now. There's a reason for this. Because... we have to go through one of our first very dangerous areas of the game. And you will see what it is in just a moment. Check on Marvin. See he's alright.
Still alive.
Good, he's still kicking. That's good. Marvin's awesome. Right. We have to go through the west corridor. So, my advice for this corridor: run. Do not... do not stop for anything. Because if you do, you will just get torn to shreds in there. There's about 6 of them. One moment, I'll be right back. I'm just going to take a drink. Okay. Now we have the detonator. We can make some real progress. Going to put this... First I'm going to quickly check the scepter, because we need the red jewel, sorry. Got my J mixed up there. Put that away. Put some more handgun bullets in storage. And we won't need the bolt cutters again. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is... I'm going to park Leon in the save room for a second. And now I'm going to go and get some water. Because it is very warm and I am very thirsty. So I will be back in just a couple of minutes. Bear with me. Listen to the wonderful save room music while I'm gone. It's very therapeutic. Alrighty guys, I'm back. Sorry it took me a minute, I'm not exactly an Olympic medalist, am I? Alrighty. Let's continue to make a little bit more progress. We'll go for about half an hour longer, and then I think I will call an end to this one. Because it is still extremely hot, and I am not happy with this temperature, I must admit. I am not happy at all. Not late at night. Well, evening time at least. For a creature of the night like me. Now, isn't the valve handle to bypass the steam in the west office? I think it is. Let me go back there and check. Stop banging on the door, window, whatever contraption it is. Yeah, I'm sure the valve handle is in the west office, meaning I'm going to have to... No, sorry, east office. East office. Got east and west mixed up there. That's not good. East is the left-facing one on the compass, and west is the right-facing one on the compass. Right. We're going to have to go back into this office, which is absolutely swarming with zombies. Maybe, just maybe, as long as I don't screw this up horrifically, they won't notice us. That sounds like a Nope, 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 nope. They were loitering in the corner, they noticed us, alright. Nope, this is not going to plan. This is not going to plan one bit. I'm on caution. Yep, this was on the list of extremely unsuccessful plans. This is quite high up there. Good, he's not getting back up. Valve handle. Sigh of relief. And some high-grade gunpowder yellow, which we can use to make more shotgun shells. And I can reclaim my knife. But not until I have combined these two to get some more shells. How many did we get? Is that 2? I think so. No, it's 3. Dude. Wow, half his face is missing and he's still moving. Let's just get out of there. That sounds like the better idea. Oh, you're enthusiastic, aren't you? Okay. We need to start getting the medals for the puzzle in the main hallway here. So we'll start by unlocking everything first, because this is going to end up being something of a long play, so to speak. I'm not rushing this in the slightest. Just taking my time, taking it easy, and if people want to come in and join me along the way, I am more than happy to have you. Everyone's welcome here. Regular gunpowder. We'll come back for that. Right. Back this way. Sorry about that. Dry throat. Despite just having some water. Ignore that guy. Oh, the crawler's still there. No, there's another dude there. Where did you come from? Oh, the female cop's got up. She's got up. And he's still coming at us. Okay. One more to the head just to be on the safe side. Yep. He's not getting back up. And I can probably avoid her if I'm careful. Yeah. She's completely facing the opposite direction. We're safe in here. Now, valve handle. Very good. The one time you have to use the valve handle in the whole game, it's a single-use item. That's it. Whereas in the original, you have to use it once to break the water cooler to extinguish the burning helicopter, then you have to use it twice more later on in order to move the hydraulic bridge in the sewer system. Ooh, showers. Very nice. Oh, that guy sat there looks suspicious. Let's give him a quick round to the head, just to be sure he's not getting up. Nope. He is quite alright where he is. He's not going to bother us. What's this? More gunpowder. We'll save it for later. Random dead cop there. Oh, more shotgun shells. You spoilers, game. You really do spoil us. How do you stop from the helicopter from burning or being on fire in this version? That's a very good question, and allow me to answer that. When you, later on, once you've got another one of the keys, I believe it's the... Yes, that's how you do it. First you have to get a crank from the underground basement area to open a sealed shutter. Once in there, you can loop around to the outside of this police station and you have to extinguish it by using a fire hydrant system. That's how you do it in this version of the game. You go down a flight of steps, turn on the fire hydrant system to properly divert the water supply, and then it extinguishes the...
What in God's name?
The helicopter. And yeah, we're going to avoid this lovely fellow up here eating that zombie on the roof. Oh dear. Battery. Now we need that to create that fully functioning detonator. And while we're here, we'll mop up any excess supplies we might need. Wow, more shotgun shells. The game really is spoiling us. We can't access this PC yet. We need something else to deal with that. Yeah. Generally speaking, if you have a question about this game, I'll probably be able to answer it with relative ease. I've finished the original. Well, honest answer, I've finished the original about 6 times in the last 2 weeks. I've played it from start to finish 6 times in the last 2 weeks. Because I've been speedrunning it for official leaderboards. to be honest with you. And as for this game, I must have finished this one about 3 times now. Probably once as Leon and twice as Claire on their A scenarios. Where's the liquor? I have to keep an eye on it, because they are absolutely lethal in this game, and if I allow it to catch me off guard for a second, it will kill me. They are a oh dear. Sidestep it. Yep. It wasn't going to take no for an answer there. But we've at least stunned it, meaning I can get the hell out of that room. Good. Alrighty. What categories are there for speedrunning in Resident Evil? Good question. I'm only well versed in Resident Evil 2 speedrunning. You typically have any percent, which is basically finishing the game as quickly as possible by any means necessary, or low percent speedrunning, which is basically finishing the game using basically exploits of the mechanics, and typically using the knife. Knife only runs are very popular. But Resident Evil 2 speedrunning is segmented by console because of different load times, requirements, the ability to skip cutscenes, and how the in-game timer counts as well. You'll see in a moment. Good, the liquor has stopped. If you look up in the top corner here, you will see 1 hour, 13 minutes, 54 seconds. That's how long we've been playing the game now. You see, they've added that in for the benefit of not just regular players, but speedrunners as well. Because there was never a way to check your time until you actually finished the game in the original. And the in-game timer would keep running regardless of if you had the game on standard pause or not. So anyway, I'm going to go back to answering your question, as opposed to being extremely long-winded. It's segmented into any percent speedruns, and also low percent speedruns and knife runs. And it's also segmented off by console, aka did you speedrun it on PlayStation 1, GameCube, Nintendo 64, PlayStation 3 using the PlayStation Network version, etc, etc. And also PC, because there are some people who have original PC copies of Resident Evil 2. Now, I speedrun the PlayStation Network version through the PlayStation 3, and I have one speedrun that's already up for Leon's first scenario that came in at 1 hour 45 minutes and 56 seconds. Now, that's the best I've been able to do. Actually, no, because I've done a second run, which has all been recorded. It just hasn't been uploaded to the channel yet, where I managed to reduce my time by 1 minute and 5 seconds. But anyway, they allowed that to qualify on the speedrun.com leaderboards. But despite that sounding like a good time, it's actually right at the bottom of the leaderboards. I'm 9 minutes behind the person above me. But still, they allowed it, and it's been counted, so I'm happy with that. And I also have a Claire B scenario to go up as well. You see, it's a bit more difficult to do speedruns for certain consoles, because of obviously, you know, for one, it's the case of getting hold of the older hardware, isn't it? I mean, I have every single PlayStation console and a GameCube, but can you imagine trying to get hold of a Nintendo 60, like an original Nintendo 64 to run this game? Those things are collector's items now. Like, Nintendo 64s, they're really hard to find. Like, they're literally sold in specialist stores, or a lot of them have been hoarded by collectors these days. Anyway, let's get back to it, shall we? I got on a bit of a tangent there, but thank you for that. That very, very useful question. It is appreciated. Okay, that dude's still crawling around. Now then. Really?
What the?
My thoughts exactly. Dude, stay down. The war's over, you can come home. Right. We're going to start putting the medals into the goddess statue in the hallway here. So we'll need the notebook, which was given to us by... Give me one moment. By Elliot. And see the lion statue there? It tells us what we need in order to open or to release the medal. So we need to come to the lion statue here. And where is it? Lion. The weird leaf thing. And then the phoenix. Lion medallion. First one. And now, because I've opened up most of the police station, we can... I mean, to be fair, we could probably do this with relative ease now. Yeah. In fact, it will be beyond easy to get this done. Provided we don't make any mistakes anywhere. Right. There's also another statue here. The unicorn statue. So... Right. Okay. Give me a second, I don't think I read the notebook properly. Okay. Let me just move a bit further toward the TV so I can see this clearly. Right. Yeah, it is the weird snake thing we need. Okay, so it's like that. Yep, sounds good. There we go. Second medal. Unicorn medallion. Well, I call them medals, even though the game calls them medallions. It all works, doesn't it? It's all going towards the same goal in the end. Oh, damn it. That was stupid of me, and I'm mildly irritated by that. I leaned against my controller and accidentally hit the fire button. That's a shotgun shell we're not getting back, and I'm quite annoyed by that. Okay. So, we have to quickly loop back around to get the last medallion. Which is, ironically, not far from here. We just need to go back this way. into this room here. Let me check the map quickly. It says we haven't picked up everything in this room yet. I want to find another green herb for healing purposes. Yeah. Okay. So we need to... This area is boarded off, and there's C4 connected to it. So we need to arm the detonator. And then quickly move back out of this room. That's dealt with. There's also a very unhappy licker in here. So, gonna have to very, very quietly sneak over here. And also check the notebook. Right, so we need, for this last one, the goddess statue, we need to do the image of the goddess head. We need the bow and arrow, and we need the snake. But there is a downside to this last puzzle, and you will see it in just a moment. Right, so the good thing is, I think the game world pauses while you are doing this bit. Bow and arrow. Which one's the snake? There's the snake. And the goddess head. There we go. We have all 3 medallions now. And I also need to get out here without getting us horribly killed by that, actually. By that. Stop it. Good, we're in the clear. It won't follow us now. Okay. That looks good to me. Yeah, that licker was not very happy with us. Not very happy at all. Now we can put in all 3 of the medallions. And we can open the passageway. Although there is... Is there... Let me check the map. Right. There's a green herb, handgun ammo, and gunpowder in that office. Yeah, we're going to quickly, because I'm probably not going to get another chance for a while, pick up a... We're going to put the 2 of the 3 medallions into the goddess statue in the hallway here, just to free up some inventory space. So the unicorn medal's in. And the maiden medal's in. Now what I want to do quickly is just loop back and pick up a couple of healing items and weapons. Well, not weapons, but more ammunition, essentially. Just for what's coming next. And then, probably gonna call... There they are. Good. Yeah. He's had half of his head... Yeah, he's had half his head blown off and he's still moving, so... That's always promising. Wow, it's a full house here, isn't it?
What the hell?
Good. They're cleared out. Right. Another wooden board there. Replacement handgun ammo. And... yeah. He's still alive. Let me just deal with him quickly. Stay. Yeah, he's dead. Alright. Properly this time, I assume. Okay. Now, what I wanted to come in here for is as follows. We're going to board up this window, which we didn't do earlier, so nothing else can come in here. Because we'll probably have to pass through this corridor a bit more later. Reload the handgun. Pick up that flash grenade. Although we won't equip it yet. We actually want to use the knife. That's what we require right now. Gonna quickly double back for that gunpowder as well. Even though I can't properly see exactly where it is on the map. But oh well. It's just across the desk. Okay. Yeah. So that's the east office clear. Now we're going to... right, there's a green herb in the reception. Yep, looking good. And then we're going to go carefully pick up one last thing before we enter the next area and leave the police station for now, because we left some yellow gunpowder behind and I want to use that to make more shotgun shells. Shotgun shells are very efficient in this game. Yep, combining items, I'm well aware. Right, we have a full healing item. And now we're just going to loop back to the upstairs library. You loved Resident Evil 2. It was your 54th platinum. Well played. Well played. I haven't platinumed this game yet, but I have definitely finished it a few times. So, I also enjoy it. Both the remake and the original. Nice of you to drop in, by the way. Happy to have you here. Basically, what we're going to do is... and I've gone the wrong way. Yeah, I've gone the wrong way. Bear with me. I'll just, we'll ignore that gunpowder there. We'll come back for it later. We don't need it now. We were supposed to go back upstairs to the library. Probably gonna go, just so you guys know, for about 15, maybe 20 more minutes. And then I'm gonna call an end to this stream, because it's been going for quite a while. But if you'd like to... is that zombie glitched, or is it just stood there? Very disturbingly still. Oh yeah, it's just glitched. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, dude, chill. Chill, dude. Is he gonna follow us in here? Have we got a survival knife? Yep, we do. Now where's the liquor? Where is it? It's on the ceiling. Right. I don't want this to cost us a healing item. Yeah. He hears us, but he's not aggroed, which is good. Okay. Now, what we need to do... I swear there's some yellow gunpowder left in here somewhere. I'm sure we didn't pick it up. Yeah, there it is. I'm gonna combine that with that for more shotgun shells. So, yep, looking good. And now, well, there's another flash grenade in here and a first aid spray. Yeah, we left all this stuff behind. We shouldn't have done that. There's a first aid spray from Rebecca's medical pouch there. Alrighty. Good little throwback to Rebecca. Been in the office there. And her new desk, which she didn't even get to unpack. Because within 2 minutes of moving in, she got deployed with Bravo team in the first Resident Evil game. And they all got wiped out, apart from her. She was pretty much the only person from Star's Bravo team to survive. The only one, in fact. The pilot was killed, Kenneth was killed, all of her comrades were killed, everybody died. They're all dead, Dave. What about Lister and Kachansky and the crew? They're all dead, Dave. Everybody is dead, Dave. Oh, it's been so long since I've watched Red Dwarf. I need to watch that again. Okay. Right, just let me sit up and get comfy. And then we will move out the office. There's one last segment I'm going to do here. And then we'll call an end to the live stream for the night. So let me quickly, no, not quickly in this case, carefully leave this office so we don't get skewered by a very angry licker, because it knows we're there. Well, it did. It might have reset now. De-aggroed. Yeah, it's all the way up the hall. That's fine for us. Another survival knife. You can never get enough of those. Lure him around the table so he doesn't attack us directly. And put the last medal into the statue. Find a way out. You've done it. Okay. Cutscene time. I'll be quiet while it plays. I don't want to ruin it for you.
Huh. That's it. That's our way out. Lieutenant Branna! Marvin! It's time to go. Hey, Marvin. We need to get you to a hospital right now.
No, save yourself.
Come on, I've got you.
Go!
Look, we can still make it out of here together. Just can...
It's too late. I tried, Leon. But I couldn't stop it. We can't let this thing spread. It's on you now. Just go.
I understand. I won't let you down, Marvin.
A very powerful interaction between Leon and Marvin there, which pretty much confirms that, well, yeah, Leon here should be canon. I'm not saying it is or not, we haven't had confirmation one way or the other of which scenario is canon for the remake, but... Oh, more shotgun shells. We've been spoiled again. Yeah, given some of the interactions we've seen here, it would make sense for Leon's A scenario to be canon. Right. We've got one more thing to do, and then I will take off and wish you guys a good night. So stick with me for just a little bit longer. Things are going to get very, very fun. Right. Have we got the survival knife equipped? Yes, we do. That's good. Have we got healing items? Yes, we do. Yeah, well, if you think about it, why would they put so much effort into the interaction between Leon and Marvin if it didn't have some kind of canon connection? And for those of you all, I know that Suki gets what I'm talking about here, but for reference, in the original game, you played the A route. Well, in other words, the character you played as first was the A route. And then after that, you got the second half of the story by playing as the other character and loading your completed save. And then you got the B route, which showed the full complete version of the story. So if you played Leon first, it was Leon A, and then Claire second was Claire B. Now, the canon order of things is actually playing Claire first, so Claire A, and Leon B. That was in the original game anyway. And I've had a discussion recently about this game and which scenario should be canon, and we've had a lot of discussion as to, you know, maybe Leon's A scenario should be canon this time because of some of the really strong interactions.
What the?
The interaction between Marvin and Leon is more powerful and makes more sense to me. Yeah, no, I totally see your point, Suki. It's the one between Marvin and Claire. He's a lot kinder and a lot more comforting, and is playing the role of, you know, a police officer trying to protect and care about somebody. Whereas with Leon, it is more emotional. It's far more powerful, and there's a lot more weight behind it. Leon's like, I'm going to save you, Lieutenant. And Marvin is pretty much like, Rookie, no, you can't do this. And it is very powerful. It is. Yeah, Leon is a rookie cop. I mean, for reference, in this game, Leon's like 21. He's quite young. And Sherry makes more sense as well. Yeah, and the interaction between Claire and Sherry makes more sense as well. In the original game, there was limited interaction between Leon and Sherry. Most of the focus was still on Claire, but Leon did get some. And now, yeah, in this one, Claire spends most of the game with Sherry, or protecting Sherry and keeping her safe. So yeah, that makes more sense. Anyway, let's progress the story, shall we? By moving this locker. Gotta concentrate, can't mess with this guy. Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
Brakes won't work on this thing.
Right, better keep a close eye on the map so we don't get cornered. Oh, they've got... I have never played this boss fight with the... Our inventory's full. Damn it! That's not good.
No choice. Gotta take it down.
Now, I did that on purpose, because... Gotta use that knife on him to pick up the handgun ammo, to reload the handgun. So the knife had to go. Now, let me make sure I have another knife equipped, because if there's something I'm going to waste on this guy, it's the knife, not the grenade. Oh yeah, we're gonna get hit, and that's gonna hurt. Yep. We are gonna get hit, and that is gonna hurt. I'll just pour the handgun ammo into him. Saves on the shotgun. Right. Yeah, that's the way to go. Okay. Now let me read what you were saying there, Suki. Yeah, but since fans were like, we need Leon A and Claire B, they didn't want to disappoint them, so they added them in. But it's tinfoil, and at this point, so don't mind me, when we were talking about the PC knife exploit earlier, this was where Maximilian Dude tested it out to see if it was a thing. Yeah, that's where a few people have tested it out to see if it was a thing with the knife damage on William. Yeah, most people do test it out on William because it's apparently a very effective way to take him out for speedruns using the knife exploit on the PC version in this fight. Me, I just prefer to pour all the handgun ammo into him to save on shotgun because it's the shotgun. But yeah, I'll take him out, and then we'll have a little bit more discussion. Where is he? Yep, he's running. That means he's on his final damage phase. Yep, let me heal. Let me heal before we die. Good. Well, we're both on PS4, so the knife exploit wouldn't work for us. But it's crazy and cool that it's a thing. It certainly is crazy and cool that it's a thing. Been able to use that in boss fights to make things easier. Yeah, he's on his last damage phase. He wouldn't be in the Steam otherwise. Right. We may be running short on equipment here. Have we picked up everything we can pick up at this point? That should be enough to kill him, right? Yes, it is. Awesome. You hated this fight as Claire? Suki, she gets it so much easier. She gets it way easier than Leon does. Leon's projectile-based weapons don't make it anywhere near
Somebody's watching.
as easy as Leon's fight. Right, we'll go around this area and pick up the rest of the equipment that we left behind. And then I will say that it is probably a good place. Claire and her pew pew after you blast. Yeah. Claire and her pew pew after you blast him with the hair launcher. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Wow. Yeah, but... Oh, are you saying that you used all the grenade launcher ammo and you had to use her little 5-shot revolver to finish him off? Because, yeah, Claire's okay, I'll be honest with you. Claire's base gun, when you first get it, is... Let me just check we've picked everything up. I'll go back down the ladder. Run out of nade rounds and all you have is the pew pew. Yeah. I will be honest with you. Claire's base handgun, when you get it, is pretty terrible. Pre-upgrades, it is... It is quite bad. First time playing, so ran out of everything. Yeah, all I had was pew pew. We'll combine this for more handgun ammo because we're probably going to need it. I wanted to save them to combine those. Yeah, I wanted to save those to combine them to get more shotgun rounds later, but we'll wait, there's plenty of time left. Yeah, all you had left was the pew pew. Yeah, that is a problem. Yeah, you see, that's the thing, right? Leon starts off with the better gun, aka the Matilda. They say in its description, and I quote, non-standard issue gun with problems that make it impractical for the general public. And I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but it's definitely the better handgun. When you start the game, it is. It's got a reliable 12-shot capacity and a solid reload speed. And then when you get the extended mag for it, and the lower velocity muzzle, or the lower velocity upgrade to reduce the recoil of each shot, it gets even more powerful. Now, there is a downside to it. When you get the automatic stock, or yeah, the automatic upgrade, to upgrade Leon's handgun to 3 burst rounds, or 3 round bursts, sorry, he absolutely burns through ammo on it. So Leon has the better starting gun, but the automatic upgrade burns through all your ammo. Now Claire's weapons are a bit strange in the remake, and we'll get onto that in a second, once I've saved. We're going to have this discussion before I close out the stream. And if you guys want to listen along, then feel free. Because we're... Right. Hip pouch. Good. Extended inventory space. That's lovely. Okay, we'll... we'll put a We'll put a few things away for safekeeping. We'll put a green and a red away. And a double green away. And one of the flash grenades away as well. All Claire had was the pew-pew and the machine gun and the grenade launcher. It's not a starting weapon. It's a pew-pew. Okay, is that what you're calling it now, Suki? The pew-pew? Anyway, give me a second to move a few things around. Right. Actually, do you know what we're going to do? We're going to save that green and red herb. Then we're going to take out the green and green. And then we're going to drop a save. Yeah, you can probably see, if you guys can see my save list right now, you can probably see that I finished this game a lot. So we'll drop a save. And yeah, one thing I want to do, if you guys are interested to listen, before we close out this stream, is actually talk about the differences between Leon's starting gun and Claire's aptly named Pew Pew, the 5-shot self-defense pistol she's got. Now Leon, like I said, Leon starts off with the better weapon. We don't need to go over that. Claire starts off with the worse weapon by a long shot, the 5-shot self-defense revolver. Now, it has a very, very slow reload speed, it has a very small capacity, and it has a very, very bad habit of leaving you in a situation where you can be grabbed and bitten, because you'll have to reload at a moment's notice. But my counter-argument here is, and it's up to you whether you believe me or not, she's got the better weapon late game, because when you have, I believe, her self-defense handgun is called the SLS-60. When you've given it all of its upgrades, it becomes better than the Matilda, because the auto reloader allows you to reload those 5 shots instantly, and later on in the game, like close to the end, she gets a reinforced frame for the gun, which lets you fire high-powered rounds, which are essentially the same damage output, or maybe just a bit less, maybe just a bit more, I'm not sure entirely, as the Magnum. So she has a quick reloading 5-shot handgun that is also capable of firing Magnum rounds. By the late game, Leon's handgun can't stand up to that. Yeah, it's got better recoil, and it's got automatic, 3-shot bursts, but all that's good for is wasting your ammo in a hurry. So late game, she has the better handgun. And I will... yeah. Claire's weapons in this game compared to the original are weird, because one thing they swapped, right? In the original game, Claire had a bow gun. Like, we're talking a Walking Dead Daryl crossbow. She had one of those things. And I used to think to myself, yeah, this gun's terrible, it's absolutely useless, don't bother. But in a recent speedrun, I used that bow gun. And that speedrun's actually up on the channel, actually. If you want to see it. It's my Claire A run that recently went up. And that thing is a zombie killing machine. It can take out whole rooms of zombies in a very, very quick fashion. Like, Clairol. Yeah, we're going to mix Claire's name with Daryl and make Clairol. Yes, we are. So yeah, she gets that really cool bowgun that can clear a room of zombies really quickly in the original, and then they swapped it out for that machine gun. And the problem is, the machine gun is just not that effective. It's good for crowd control, maybe spraying into a couple of zombies and taking them out quickly, but then you'll have exhausted all of your ammo doing it. And there's another problem with that, right? It's the ammo combination system that you use to create that machine gun ammo. Now, for Leon, he uses 2 gunpowders. She gets the sparky shot too, yeah? That's right, she does. We're going to get to the spark shot in a minute. We're going to get to that. Goodness me, are we going to get to that. Now, Leon, in order to make shotgun shells, as you might have seen me do already, has to combine a regular gunpowder with a yellow gunpowder. Claire makes acid shells for her grenade launcher with white gunpowder and regular gunpowder. Now Leon, in order to make magnum rounds, uses 2 yellow gunpowders, and Claire uses 2 white gunpowders to make machine gun ammo. Now the argument I'm going to make here is that the grenade launcher is so much more effective at what it does than the machine gun that it really is just a waste to combine 2 white gunpowders together in order to make machine gun ammo that you will have wasted in a very rapid space of time, when you could just save 2 of those gunpowders to make 2 stacks of acid shells for the grenade launcher. Because 1 gunpowder and 1 white will make acid shells, so if you do it twice with 2 white gunpowders, that's 2 stacks of ammunition. And trust me, 6 acid shells is far more effective than something like 60, 80, maybe 100 rounds of machine gun ammo. Yeah, you can spray it into a boss and it's going to do some pretty reasonable damage, but the ammo output, or the ammo wastage, is just so high. That, and without without the upgrade that comes later to reduce the recoil, it just sprays everywhere. Yeah, let's get onto the spark shot. One thing Claire does get in the remake and the original, as opposed to Leon's flamethrower, Leon gets a flamethrower later on. Claire gets a spark shot, which is a high-powered experimental electricity gun that basically fires a high-powered taser at an enemy, which electrocutes them, and then it explodes in a wave of static electricity. Now the spark shot, is extremely powerful. They've made the ammo very, very limited because of that, but in the remake, let's be honest, it's far more powerful in the remake than it is in the original. In the original, I've got to be honest, I didn't even pick it up in... The funny thing is, it's like a taser on steroids. Yeah, you're totally right there, Suki. I didn't even bother. Well, the first... Right, the best way to put it is, when I did my first Claire run for the original Resident Evil... Bro, you even live, bro? Sparky. Normal taser. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But anyway, as I was saying, right? I picked up the spark shot in the original game once. Well, no. In my first Claire run for the channel, the one that came in at a much greater time, I picked it up, didn't even use it, and just stuck it in the inventory box. And in my most recent speed run of the Claire scenario, on the original game, I didn't even bother picking it up and using it. There's absolutely no point. It just takes up 2 inventory slots and does nothing. Yeah, you can pretty much 2-shot anything in the game with it. You can 2-shot zombies with it. You can 2-shot lickers with it as well. The problem is, it's heavy, it's unwieldy, or unwieldy, sorry, and the recoil is just ridiculous on it. It's so much more effective to just pick up the grenade launcher in the original Resident Evil and use the various types of grenade launcher rounds you get, as opposed to picking up the spark shot. So, yeah, didn't even bother. Now in the remake, as Suki just said, the spark shot is so overpowered it's ridiculous. It one-hit kills larger enemies later on, and it can pretty much wipe out bosses. It does a great job at wiping out bosses in the later game. In fact, it works wonders on the very last boss of the remake. It's very, very overpowered, and you're better off saving it. Like, once you've got the high voltage upgrade for it, which I believe either lets you fire for longer or fire at a further distance, it's really quite something. You can take out bosses with it quite easily. Like, it won't single-handedly kill a boss. No weapon in this game single-handedly kills a boss like they can do in the original. Or none of them are so competent, so to speak. They really help, but they don't single-handedly take out bosses. You'll use a combination of everything. But the spark shot goes a really long way in helping out in this game. I'd probably say more so than Leon's Magnum, which we'll be picking up later. So, with that, our little discussion on weapons. Now, do either of you lovely people who are watching this right now have any more questions about the game or the weapons before I bring the stream to a close? I'll give you guys a few minutes to think about it. Any more questions at all? Happy to answer them. Don't mind at all. I'll just chill here with Leon while I wait. You just want to say that they should call Claire's weapon the Pew Pew. That is all. Yeah, they should call Claire's weapon the Pew Pew. Anything else at all? I really don't mind. I'm happy to answer questions. Good day, sir. Thank you, Suki. So yeah, with that, I would like to thank the really kind handful of people who dropped in to watch me stream tonight. It's always appreciated. And if you want more gameplay, videos, rambles, or Resident Evil playthroughs, then you've come to the right place, because that is essentially what my channel has become. Oh, and for those of you that like first-person shooters, this is for as much for you guys who are watching this right now as people in the future who might watch it. I have just done a full speedrun of the original Time Splitters on the PlayStation 2, finishing all levels of the original game in under a minute or less each. So that's up on the channel now, if you're curious about seeing that. Old school shooting games from the early 2000s. Yeah, just like Suki said there, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Pokes. Thanks, Suki. Yeah. Thanks for dropping in. And as usual, yes, feel free to leave some feedback, like, comment, or subscribe. And, you know, I really appreciate it. And I will see you all again soon. I hope the people who watch this in the future also enjoy it as well. And yeah, see you again soon. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Take care. And thanks again for your time.